What is up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin fundamentally because obviously people are really bearish right now with the recent price dump. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. So number one, let's start off with some news this week. Firstly, PayPal and Venmo are accepting BTC payment. So now we know that Venmo has a 70 million user base, and they have accepted BTC, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash as modes of payment. So now we know 70 million customers are exposed to BTC, ETH, LTC, and BCH, and this has been an untapped market for a while. And now PayPal and Venmo are opening up their user base to basically allow payments through Bitcoin and Ethereum, Litecoin. So this is obviously really bullish news, and this is the type of stuff that if you've been in the crypto space for a while, like back in 2017, if someone told me this, I would have honestly lost my mind. This is like insane news. And again, now the magazine now is accepting crypto as a digital form of payment for their subscriptions. Again, Time magazine is this is huge news. Like if you're not bullish right now on Bitcoin, I don't know why you even worried, because like the charts are probably saying something. But just step back a bit and look at the news. This is extremely bullish. Like Time magazine, Venmo, PayPal, and also Beatport, which is basically a music streaming platform, like Spotify, Apple Music. They have also accepted Bitcoin for payments. So we are seeing mass adoption all over PayPal, Venmo, Time magazine, and also I don't think I mentioned this. Yeah, so WeWork is also now accepting Bitcoin as a payment. So WeWork will start accepting payments in cryptocurrencies, and they intend to hold the asset on its balance sheet. So this means they are basically pulling a move similar to what Tesla did, a couple of months ago. So WeWork is gonna start buying Bitcoin, and they're gonna hold it as a collateral, so they can then accept it as a form of payment. And if you notice, that's what Tesla did. First, Tesla bought Bitcoin, they accumulated it, and then later they announced that they are gonna be accepting it as a form of payment. So again, this is huge news. WeWork is obviously a global huge company. It is a huge co-working space, and this is the one of we are seeing mass adoption all over. But apart from this, if you want some more good news, some more bullish news, the Canadian fund 3iQ, which is basically a digital asset management firm, has received clearance from the regulations for a dual listing of the Bitcoin fund on Nasdaq Dubai, which is the first Middle Eastern indexed digital fund. So last year it was listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange, and they have about $1.5 billion in asset under their management. Obviously, the Middle East is a huge market for Bitcoin, and there has been a lot of institutional interest in Bitcoin over the past couple months, especially since Tesla announced their interest in not their interest, but them accumulating it and holding it as a form of digital currency. So now we obviously are seeing more and more funds and hedge funds and institutional interest in Bitcoin. So let me show you like some more on-chain analysis, which is my second part to this video. Since 2020, last year May, the price of Bitcoin obviously has been rising. We've gone from 6,000 to now over 50,000. And if you look at the supply of Bitcoin, it's gone from 2.9 million BTC to 2.2 million BTC. So that's about 700,000 BTC just taken off of exchange. So these could be put into cold wallets or storage, but they are not on the exchange. So that clearly shows you that people who are buying Bitcoin right now, they are not interested in selling at these prices. That is one clear way to look at it. But also, this is just on a 1 minute chart. I found this. This is basically like spoofing of the Binance order book. If you look at the past 24 hours, on the 1 minute time frame, you can see a huge sell wall come up. So this is about 2,000 Bitcoin, and 2,000 Bitcoin is huge. Like this is not something a regular whale or a retail trader could do. This is obviously very clearly institutional manipulation. Like 2,000 BTC sell wall pops up. We are seeing this sell wall come up over and over again. It was first at 56, it was then at 55, and then this is clearly suppressing BTC's price. So short term, it could be the charts could look bearish. We are seeing so much mass adoption everywhere, like all across, with WeWork, with JP Morgan looking at getting into Ethereum, and PayPal, Venmo, and Time Magazine. This is obviously not the time to be you're selling your BTC, because clearly retail traders are the ones who have no access to information, and they have no access to actual data except for charts, like a bunch of head and shoulders, and like rising wedges, falling wedges. That is all retail traders think about. But the real whales are the smart guys. Nobody, like, honestly, no one gives a shit about an inverse head and shoulders. Like there's one right here, a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Well, why is the price not going up? But like this is why people, you have to start thinking of the big picture. Stop trying to time the market. Stop trying to think long term. Like BTC right now is at 55. If you are seeing so much institutional interest to buy Bitcoin at 55,000, and obviously WeWork just announced this. They announced this April 20. So April 20 BTC was trading at roughly 52, 53,000. So if WeWork has been accumulating BTC at these levels, obviously they are not going to be accumulating like 1 million, 2 million. They are obviously going to be accumulating a huge sum, but we can only know that once they release it publicly, which right now they haven't done it. Obviously they are in partnership with Coinbase. So until that gets released publicly, we will have to wait and watch. But for now, the chart, honestly, the fundamentals look pretty insane, man. Like if you told me these things like 5 years ago, I would be flipping out. Like this is the most bullish news. And again, you can see very clearly the BTC illiquid supply chain is literally at all-time highs right now. Like we have never been so illiquid. Like so much BTC has never been taken off of the exchanges. So I don't think this is the right time to be selling your BTC. Obviously this is not financial advice, but this is just a fundamental view on the market right now. And in fact, I would be buying this dip. If price falls to 42,000, I will be buying it. If price falls to 40,000, I will be buying more. But clearly this is not a bear market or a start of a bear market. So I hope you guys liked that video. This was my first fundamental and on-chain analysis on Bitcoin. I will be making more of these videos in the future on a weekly or every 2-3 days. I don't know, depending on the news and how the situation is. But if you want to watch more of this content, please subscribe to this channel. Drop this video a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel because obviously I am new. And yeah, so thanks for watching.